What's going on, everybody? We are back for another episode. Not really back. This is the first episode, real episode on this channel. It is my 3D printer, my Monoprice Voxel unboxing and setup and first couple prints video. Yeah, I got this print on Monday. Shipped in this giant box. Yeah, I'm opening it with a knife. This is always like the weird thing commentating these, because like, what am I doing? I'm opening it. Right there, I had to get some tape off my knife that got on it. So yeah, I got into it. Opening it up here. But yeah, I'm really excited for just the different stuff that I'll do with this. You'll see what I've done so far after this, but yeah. So first thing there, I see this stop and read this before you open or whatever. Stop read this before unpacking your printer. So I go ahead and do. And on the front, it literally has that. On the back, it has white. And I'm like, no, don't need that. Going in the garbage. Then we have the manual here, which I was like, well, just in case, I'm gonna open it up and read the first part, just in case. I don't know, just in case there's something, I don't know. So I did, and wasn't anything, so yeah. Kind of was expecting that. Then we had this little bag, it had like a screwdriver and a couple other things in it. Nothing really important there. We have the power cord. Just gonna set that off to the side for now. We have the spool of filament, also gonna set that off to the side for now. Don't need that at the moment. Took off the cardboard thing there, and now we're digging into the printer. I'm trying to get that thing off. I'm like, nope, I'm just gonna get it out of the box and then take it off. So I went ahead and did that, and tried to get that out just in case there was something underneath. It took me a minute, but there wasn't anything underneath. So if you guys buy this printer, yeah, there's nothing under there. So then we have, yeah, the Monoprice Voxel, and gotta get it out of the bubble wrap. Good old bubble wrap and tape. It was really annoying trying to get that thing out of there. The tape was so strong, I ended up having to use a knife. But yeah, knife cut right through it. And like, this was satisfying here, just like pulling that off. It was so nice. Then this tape, I was like, well, can I rip it? No. If you're gonna open that, you're gonna need like scissors or something in order not to like get stuff all over your printer. So yeah, I used the knife, cut it, and rip it. And then there's that stuff right there, that stuff on the glass. I think it's actually clear plastic, but that stuff is super satisfying to peel off. Just letting you guys know. Super satisfying. Of course, it goes right back on. But I took it all off and took the tape off. And yeah, threw it all away. Because after you get that stuff off, you don't need it. Yeah, there it is. It also has cardboard inside, so I went ahead and took that out. Took a minute because I thought it was caught on the extruder, but really it was just tight in there. So yeah, if it's tight, just yank it out without breaking anything. But yeah, just yank it out. And there it is, the Monoprice Voxel out of the box. I give it 2 thumbs up. Alright, so here's a fly around of it. Really just me holding a phone. And it's a really nice looking printer. Just like the sleek and fully enclosed, like it looks really nice. If we open up the door and fly inside, it's got a pretty good amount of space in there. It's got a little camera there off to the side. It's a really nice printer, looks wise. So I'll give that a on looks. It gets an A. Alright, so next we open up the filament thing here and we find a couple cords. I found a couple cords. These are extra power cords just in case you're trying to plug it in via like different power outlets. Didn't really need that. Got cardboard there. It was a little hard to get out, so yeah, just don't worry about getting it out nice and easy. Just get it out of there, whatever way you want to do it. But yeah, then we get the filament here, and I just put it in at this point. I wanted to look over the manual real quick, but I just put it in there just to put it in there, really. But after that, I took it back out, and because I had to find the end of it, but it did say next was to push it up the hole until you felt resistance. So I went ahead and did that. And yeah, I could see it up there. There's a little slot. You can't see it in the video, but there's a little slot where you can see where the filament is. Basically just put it up there. The first time feeding the filament through was a little difficult. I had to go into Filament, as you saw, push the load, and it had to heat the extruder. Now, heating that took a little while, but yeah. Once it did get there, it had the OK button, but it wouldn't push. Like, I kept trying, just wouldn't do anything. So it was really, really weird. That was really the first weird thing I ran into was that. Like, it would heat it, and then it would say it was heated, and then, yeah, the OK button wouldn't do anything. Eventually, I did get it to work, and it did start to do it. I don't know what its problem was, but yeah, that was really weird. But yeah, eventually it started spinning and pulling it in. Once it did that, I had no problems with it. As you can see right here, it is moving smoothly. It says press OK when new color appears. Now, as you'll see in a minute, I did get the new color wrong. I didn't know it already had a little bit of white, like, fill in there. So, yeah, that came out, and I thought that's what it meant. You really just gotta wait until the red filament comes through. I won't show it in the video, but I did load it again, and then wait until the red came out, and then it worked just fine. So, yeah. That tricked me when I was first doing it. So yeah, when you guys do it, just make sure to wait until the red shows up. After that, I went ahead and plugged it in and hit the power switch there, and it started to boot up. So yeah, the little light came on in the extruder, and then it did do a beeping sound, and then the Monoprice logo came on, and then when it got to the menu, which you'll see in a second, it did a beep, 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 beep. I don't remember what it is. I turned the buzzing off in the settings. But yeah, booted right up. And the first thing I printed was a mini box. It was the test print it came with. So I'm just going to let you guys watch that, and then we'll get on to the second print I did. There, I had accidentally left the LED on, and it wasn't, like, you couldn't really see, so I went ahead and turned it off. I also in the future will adjust the camera so that it focuses on the print and not the extruder. This was my first time doing it. I think I'm going to use my other webcam in the future, so yeah, that'll be better in the future. The final print I did was a benchy. It's the basically standard thing. You get a 3D printer, you gotta put it benchy, so I went ahead and did it. So yeah, here's the print. I did scale down the print by quite a lot. It's actually like a little bit bigger. It's about 1.5 of like the tip of my finger. Like 1 and then plus a half, like it's not that big lengthwise, so you could scale it up, take a little longer, but you probably get more detail than what you're about to see. So yeah, here is the benchy. Had a lot of stringing because it was just little areas. Hard. I didn't clean it up. I just did this. I don't know how to clean it up yet. I did just end up using a knife and getting it off as best I could. It does have a lot of detail in it for how small it was. If I had it bigger, probably would have looked a lot better. But because it's so small, the layers, just the ratio of layer height to benchy wasn't the best. But yeah, that is my unboxing and setup and first couple prints. The video part, now I'm gonna just talk about like what I've ran into so far while the flyover and fly in and other stuff is going. But yeah, so far what I've ran into, it's the printer itself has been really good. I have printed a external spool holder that'll pop up on screen right here. Um, yeah, it printed really nicely. Um, the only thing that right now I am having trouble with is both the Ethernet. Having trouble with that. It's like my computer isn't finding it, but I think that's because of the software. It said on the website it was compatible with Linux. I run Linux, um, but it's not working. Like their software is not. Their software that they recommend is not. It says it's compatible with Cura too. So I tried Cura, and I downloaded the Linux version, and it doesn't export to a .gx file, which is what it needs. It exports to a .g code file. So I emailed I emailed Monoprice and like said basically, this is what's going on. Is there something I'm missing that I need to do? Is there some way I can convert the files? Basically just asking that kind of question. We'll see what they say. Um, the the block was already on the printer. The benchy and the spool holder, I ended up downloading the Windows version of MP flash print and running it with Wine, but it like crashed my computer every once in a while. Like it was not working properly. I got it to work these 3 times to print the spool holder part, the rod for the spool holder, and the benchy. I got it to work, but it's not a like long-term solution. So if once I do find it, I will put out a video, because on like YouTube there's not a lot saying like how to work this printer with Linux. That's also one of the reasons I bought it, was because there wasn't much on this certain printer. So I'm excited to put videos out for this printer and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm just really excited for this. But if you guys did enjoy, make sure to leave a like. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. Make sure to join the Discord. Link is in the description. If you got any questions or anything, or just want to join a cool community, you got it there. It's also my gaming channel, Discord. So go make sure to check out my gaming channel, just Captain Creative. And yeah, I will catch y'all in the next episode. Bye-bye.